Kelvin go right there. Another block by Kelvin.
Wide open is Regulish. Back-to-back triples for Mono Vampire.
Only 7 remaining. He makes his move. Young forces it up and in!
CC hasn't made a shot before that.
Pretty good so far here in the first half.
Lai, oh, everyone for the Black Bears finding the bottom of the net.
Leaky with a big steal. Leaky for 3. That goes in. What a play!
A warm welcome from Nonthaburi, Thailand. It's Thursday, January 30, 2020, as we continue our coverage of Season 10 of the ASEAN Basketball League Rise to Greatness. Tonight, league leaders Mono Vampire host San Miguel Alab Pilipinas of the Philippines at Stadium 29. My name is Delph Tupas, working alongside TK Kilsumbuan for the first time, and it's finally great to work with you.
It's a pleasure to work with you, and also on this great game between the two
Tense and fiery character on the sidelines, and he's really pumped up this team. And he's led them to this outstanding 9-3 record. And this one is for the late NBA great Kobe Bryant, whose impact has transcended beyond basketball.
Thank you.
Seems that every sporting event has, whether it's basketball, it's football, athletes, paying tribute to the great Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, especially a lot of these players on both teams. Namely, nearly everyone has got to be inspired a little bit by that man bug mentality. Kobe Bryant, they've watched Kobe Bryant throughout his career.
Yeah, absolutely, and his impact is felt all over the world. But take a look at the next 5 games of Mono Vampire. It's all at home, and it looks like, you know, we can see another winning streak coming up here for Mono Vampire.
Yeah, they really want to go undefeated at home this season. As we mentioned, already 5-0. Just want to keep that going on.
And San Miguel Alab Pilipinas, they return home to face the Slingers on February 2. And it's home away for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. Tough schedule ahead for them. As we take a look at the last game, this happened last Sunday at the Caloocan Sports Complex just outside Manila. 102-89 victory for Mono Vampire. Really flat start for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas, and then Mono Vampire just taking over for a wire-to-wire win.
Yeah, it's just been back and forth between these two teams. All double-digit wins so far by both teams. That's something to look out heading into this game. Who can get control of the game early on, and especially the big man matchup in the middle here. The new guy, Michael Morrison and Sam DeGuara going together. Last time, Mike Morrow had a pretty efficient game against the giant Sam DeGuara, but let's see how it goes this time.
Big Sam DeGuara, of course, very familiar with the surroundings here, as he has played for Mono Vampire in the past. We'll take a look at Jason Brickman and Prince Williams, two players actually helping San Miguel Alab Pilipinas in the second half, getting close, getting them within striking distance. But again, Mono Vampire pulling away for good in that ball game in the Philippines.
Yeah, they're going to need more from these two guys, just getting things together from outside for their team.
And of course, two imports, Mike Singletary, Preston Knowles. And these two imports, they've been here since the start. And Preston Knowles has fit in like a glove here in the system of Coach Andre Olap.
Yeah, Preston Knowles, one thing that he said to me earlier in these games is that he loves everyone on this team, and that's not common for him. There's always that one guy in the office you say that he might not feel good about, but what he said about this team is like he really feels a good vibe from everyone, and it shows on the court.
Yeah, very comfortable with the system. Take a look at Nick King. He struggled against Mono Vampire the last time out. 2 of 17. That is atrocious right there. To go with 5 turnovers, only 6 points. They need more production from Nick King, the import.
Yeah, the pressure is on Nick King right now. He had a good string of games early into this, a couple of good strings early in the season, but right now he's just sputtering, and he just really needs to pick things up and get back to help Alab get into the winning groove.
Well, Moses Morgan really just thriving in the system of Coach Andre Orlap. Actually struggled last season, up and down, and then this season, a much different player here, TK.
Yeah, he's adjusted well into this bench role. Before that, he was a starter. And just as Tyler Lamb, you see here, he was a starter before this season. Coach Orlap put him on the bench. He's had to adjust, and now he's feeling comfortable. So that's another thing that Coach Orlap has done well. He's really gotten the players to really accept the roles in his system, and they're thriving because of it.
Well, Tyler Lamb right there, an ABL champion with Hong Kong Eastern in season 7. And is now representing his country. He was a heritage import there. This is the starting lineup for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. Jordan Henning getting the nod for Coach Jimmy Alapag. That's usually Jeremiah Gray there. And Prince Williams finally inserted into that starting lineup. He made his debut in Hong Kong last week only for Coach Jimmy.
Yeah, Jordan Henning, he had a good time the first time these two teams played against each other in Thailand. So maybe Coach Jimmy Alapag is looking for Jordan's shooting to maybe stretch out the floor a little bit.
Usual starting 5 here for Coach Orlap. Singletary, Morrison, Knowles, and of course Narrative Bunzer completing that starting 5. Game is tipped off. It's going to be looks like it is going to be a Mono Vampire basketball because no, it's a weird start to this ball game.
Everyone's just a bit emotional after that tribute, just trying to get into the game mode.
Yeah. I came from Macau, where the Macau Black Bears beat the Kuala Lumpur Dragons last night, and it was a closed-door game due to the coronavirus. The league taking precautions on the virus that's currently, giving everyone some concerns.
Just big ups to the league on really being alert and active on that. There's always time for more basketball.
Yeah.
Just gotta stay healthy. So as you mentioned, it seemed like the ball will be with the Mono Vampires to start the game. Yes, it should be. It seemed like DeGuara tipped that ball out.
It looks like they are going to dribble out the clock, 24 seconds. In tribute to the greatest number 24, the greatest player who wore the number 24 jersey, the great Kobe Bryant.
Getting a standing ovation and some Kobe Bryant jerseys here in the crowd as well. As you said, loved by everyone all over the world. Not only for his contributions on the court, but just for being a genuinely good guy, good father.
Some of us are still in disbelief over what happened at Monday morning here in Asia.
There's an 8-second violation taken by Alab. But as life goes on, you just got to move on as well. The tributes are paid. And
Kobe would have, advised him to take that Mamba mentality and continue after grieving.
And just play some ball.
And we are underway here at Stadium 29 at Singletary. Morrison out to Knowles for three. That's good.
Perfect start. And the Vampire just going inside out, getting an open shot for Knowles there.
Morrison, of course, replacement to Ryan Watkins. And Watkins wasn't doing that bad, PK.
Watkins is doing pretty well in his role.
King gets denied by Morrison. Singletary, three-pointer. Short with a rebound. High-arcing shot over DeGuara is in. Mono, 5-0 ahead against San Miguel Alab Pilipinas.
Yeah, and in those 2 straight possessions, that's the thing that's really been concerning about Nick King with Alab. His aggressiveness just at attacking and rebounding the basketball. That's what he really needs to pick up.
And they go to King, this time against Matt. He goes baseline. Finds Brickman from the corner, and Jason Brickman sinks that one.
Good off the ball movement there by Jason Brickman to get open.
Bunserm. Out to Singletary. Williams. Again, Singletary. This is Singletary. Bunserm from the corner. Out to Tyler Lamb. Uses the fake. Shot play.
It's good patience by Tyler Lamb. Usually does not hesitate from taking a 3, but that's a better shot even than 2 points.
We'll down low to DeGuara, and that will be a foul before the shot. Looks like Morrison or Lamb who's been whistled for the personal. Looks like it's on Morrison.
Yeah, that's probably definitely on Morrison. And that's something that Coach Alab has got to manage correctly because
It's a three-point play as well. They get continuation, Big Sam.
Vampires got to watch with that rotation down in the front court. They are not that big. It's going to be tough to stop a guy like Sam DeGuara.
Singletary puts the ball on the deck, attacks, gets rejected by his former teammate, Jordan Heading. Gets inside the center. Nowhere to go. Out to Nick King. Williams. That's Bunser. This is Nick King. Down low they go. Big Sam again. Too strong. Sam with another try. Yes!
Vampire just unable to keep this guy out of the paint. Looking for that 3-second violation call, but it's not coming.
Sam DeGuara getting as early as Preston Knowles has 5 points. Mono Vampire retains the lead 9-8. So Williams doesn't get the bounce. Rebound Singletary. Mono. In transition, Singletary. Ball slipping out of his hands. Here comes Nick King. King to Brickman. Out to Williams. The extra pass. The head of the play. No good. DeGuara with an offensive rebound could not keep the ball. And the ball goes back to Mono Vampire. Singletary will attack. Hit defense by Heading. And DeGuara called for a push.
Yeah, not a good foul there by DeGuara. Seemed a bit frustrated that he wasn't able to grab the rebound.
Singletary nowhere to go. These two players, of course, very familiar with each other.
Played a lot of games together, these two guys.
Morrison. Knowles will attack. And that will be goaltending on Sam DeGuara. Preston Knowles now with 7 points, 7 of the 11 of Mono Vampire.
Knowles, though, with a quick recognition there, as we're going to see here, just to get away after the screen and just blow by Sam DeGuara for an easy chance to score.
To the corner, Williams puts the ball on the deck. King traveling. Oh, 3 seconds. I would have been traveling as well.
Yeah, Mike Morrison, though, asking the refs about something, but his team got the call anyways.
Well, the key here for Mono Vampire really is to lure DeGuara out of the paint.
That's what they're trying to do, but just a big man. Just knows how to use his strength as well to stay in there.
Tyler Lamb. They go to Knowles, posting up on Brickman. He has the size advantage. One serve now down low to Morrison. DeGuara getting extra aggressive there on defending Michael Morrison on the low block.
Yeah, there's good quick movement though by Samuel DeGuara, but he's also got to watch out. He already has 1 foul. Does not want to pick up another one this quickly.
Morrison had 23 points. The Philippines and Tyler Lamb hits from beyond the arc. That's his first 3. Tyler Lamb now has 7 points. Williams.
That's something that Alab has got to do. They have to knock down threes today. They'll open the floor for DeGuara.
King saves it to Williams. And to Heading. Gives it to King. Down low they go. And Sam DeGuara with another basket.
Yeah, that's one thing that Nick King does pretty well, passing to the guy up ahead or getting into those forward passes. He's got to do a little bit more aggressively attacking the basket as a scorer.
Lamb. Nice heading. Uses the Morrison pick. Lamb is torching San Miguel Alab Pilipinas this early. 10 points for Tyler Lamb.
Just red hot shooting guy once he gets into his groove.
Heading. Misses the 3. On serve and the rebound. They go to Singletary. Knowles could not add to the lead. As Williams tracks down the miss.
Just a little bit of a check there. Trying to get everybody open.
Williams to King. King fires. In and out on the 3. Knowles collects the rebound and bounces off. And we have a ceasefire. 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining here in the first period. The home team, Mono Vampire, with a 7-point lead against San Miguel Alab Pilipinas. Nick King, import of San Miguel Alab Pilipinas, coming off one of his worst games of the season, 2 of 17. To bounce back against Mono Vampire here in Tabuli, Thailand. It's Mono Vampire with the basketball. This is a 3.
Finally missing from the 4.
Bringing that ball down. Brandon Manuelas Rosser is in the game, replacing Sam DeGuara. Goes to King. King attacks. Slips. But there's a blocking foul. Not a tip. Bunserm
Recall
is the guilty party.
First, personal foul and substitution.
Take a look at that drive from Nick King. It looks like it's going to be on Tyler Lamb there.
King gets a lot of those though, penetrating towards the basket, and he draws quite a number of fouls.
And Moses Morgan is in the game. Facing Bunserm, it's Nick King at the line.
I'm not sure if there's though, being able to bring a guy like Moses Morgan in as a bench player.
And Freddie Lish as well. And Preston Knowles gets a breather. So Alab's question marks. Offense has never been a question mark this season. It's more about stopping opponents.
Not so much good signs to start this game though.
17-12 after Nick King goes 2 for 2 on that trip. Knowles to Lamb. Jeremiah Gray is in the game. Knowles posting up on Brickman. Knowles trying that shot in and out. Rosser with a rebound. Basketball to Rosser. Williams. Brickman. That's Knowles. The Rosser. Brickman. Jumper is good.
He's an efficient offensive player, but it's just so different to see him not working that much on the ball as he usually does with Alab.
Morgan. Now with Lamb. Jeremiah Gray. Pass to defend Tyler Lamb, who now has 10 points. Gray using his left there to bother Tyler Lamb.
Yeah, I really like that move from Coach Jimmy to bring in Gray to defend Tyler Lamb. He's been really their defensive guy.
Ball movement by Alab, and it ends up with Brickman hitting.
As you said, Alab, their problem has not been on offense. Once they get things clicking on defense, it just works on all ends.
Morgan to Lamb. Out to Singletary. 8 seconds in the shot clock. Singletary crosses over. And they whistle a foul on Brickman. 5 seconds in the shot clock.
Personal foul and
Which is ready to
substitution.
burst out on the other end.
So Prince Williams defending on Mike Singletary. Lo Domingo is in the game, replacing Nick King. Preston Knowles. Knowles leans in for that jumper.
Knowles has been having his ways Jason Brickman with those screens. Something that's been working.
Brickman for 3. In and out. Secures the rebound for Mono. Here comes Preston Knowles. The bounce pass goes to Moses Morgan.
Nice recover there by Williams on defense, but Moses Morgan with a softer touch to get by.
Down 5. Domingo with the kick. Domingo with attack. Domingo on the reverse gets fouled by Singletary.
It's a classic two-man game there by Jason Brickman, just getting the screen, quickly dropping it off to Domingo. It's a power play set up by the point guard.
And Singletary could not believe the call there. It was just his first foul. And Mike Singletary, Andre Carracot sent in by Coach Jimmy Alapal in place of Jason Brickman.
It's his birthday too, if you recall correctly. Both Carracot and Jordan Heading. Saw the Alab Pilipinas social media account celebrating that earlier today.
That's why they're having a dinner there, right across the street. Domingo misses the second. Looks like dinner is set, TK.
Number 24.
I don't know if we're invited though.
They're in a good mood from the result of this game.
Well, it depends, really. And Freddie Lish also in the game for Mono Vampire. Andre Carracot right there, defending him.
Something that Alab has got to watch out. That Freddie Lish brings in a change of tempo compared to when Preston Knowles was running the show.
Chayananti is in as well. A foul away from the ball.
Foul number 3.
That's on Lo Domingo.
Personal foul. Cycle.
Let's see what happened here. That's not the call right there.
Seems to be holding on Singletary on his way.
Singletary attacks the defense, and Gray comes up with a huge block from behind. Jeremiah Gray had 3 blocks last week against Hong Kong Eastern, including the game-saving block for San Miguel Alab Pilipinas.
Yeah, he's had some of those this season. Really showing his potential.
Rosser fouled Singletary, who was taking the 3. That will be 3 free throws for Mike Singletary. All right. That came after.
Yeah, that's just not a good challenge, and Coach Jimmy Alabag immediately frustrated on the sidelines after seeing that.
Mike Singletary still looking for his first point. And he gets it at the line.
That's a good sign for Mono Vampire, though, for Michael Singletary to have gone this long without scoring his first point.
He covered one game, actually, PK, in Saigon, I believe. He did not play the entire second half, but they still won that game.
Yeah, that was probably his least productive ABL game in his career, but Mono Vampire were able to just beat Saigon.
Singletary has been outstanding this season. 22.2 points, 10 per game. Lish comes up with the steal. Morgan, Domingo driving for it. Lish recovers. There's a fresh shot clock here for Mono Vampire. Gray is on Lish now. Singletary, the mismatch against Karakot. Swings it over to Morgan. Puts the ball on the deck. Morgan with a runner.
Morgan doing a good job penetrating twice already. Usually going for those open shots, but going to the hoop game.
Williams has been quiet. Williams goes to Rosser. Baseline jumper. Doesn't work. Domingo. Defensive rebound. There's another foul.
Domingo bringing a lot of energy off the bench here for Alab, as we saw in this offensive rebound and the hustle earlier. Just might be what they need.
That's number 2 on Singletary. And they correct the call. No.
7-7.
Chichayanati. So they changed the call.
Maybe there was a confusion between 7 and 77, probably.
Inside they go. Rosser throws it up. Not bank it in. And Mono Vampire will have the final say of the first quarter. Singletary strip. Karakot comes away with it. Karakot turning up the Jets. Gives it up to Gray for 3. No. And Mono Vampire with a dominant start here at home. San Miguel Alab Pilipinas struggling to contain this high-powered offense of Mono Vampire. It's the Thai club with a 26-17 lead against the club from the Philippines. We'll be right back for the second period. This is ASEAN Basketball League Season 10.